Another thing, when we talk generally about empowerment, in your work here in this of this book, you highlight the primacy of addressing the importance, indeed, of the role of political class, so of the policymakers. You call it the CNS, Central Nervous System. And so I would like to ask you, why is empowerment a top-down process and not a bottom-up process? Because if you look at the Arab Spring and what happened a few years ago, it was a bottom-up process from the society, especially from the youth. But in your work, you highlight the role of what happens from the top down. So you raise the responsibility of the policymakers, and you see that development comes from the top of the society. So why this approach? Why this vision?
This is a very good question. I put the responsibility on the top of the political pyramid because I think they are the people who are not allowing the bottom up to take place. There's a lot of political control from the top. We call it sometimes lack of democracy, lack of transparency, authoritarian structures, but I see lots of potential from the bottom up, and at the same time, lots of resistance from the top down to allow this potential to be carried out and to be real. And one concrete example of seeing that is to see the role of local councils in many parts of the Arab world. They become just like small clerks who carry out instructions coming from the top. And in many cases, the top doesn't know the local situation. They are sitting ministers or undersecretaries or directors sitting sometimes in their air conditioning offices and giving instructions without knowing really the local context. And I'm saying that let us allow people at the bottom to carry out the way they see how to cope with the challenges. They are the best ones to know these challenges and how to cope with them. We shouldn't mistrust them. And I think big part of the problem in the Arab world is what we call the problem of high bureaucracy, which just gives orders and thinks that these orders have to be carried out, whether they are convenient, adapted to the local situation or not. This is what I mean by empowerment. Not exactly that the bottom has to lead, but at least there should be partnership between the bottom and the top.
There's a perfect explanation.
Thank you.
Brief and perfect. Thank you.